Hey everyone, my name is Trinity and I'm sure someone's referred you to this video because they are so passionate about doTERRA essential oils and what it's done for themselves and their families, and they wanted you also to learn about the incredible benefits and why doTERRA essential oils. Just a little bit about me. I'm a mama of a 2.5-year-old boy, and my first experience was, well, really, he was born in around June, and I think it was coming up to winter again. So for me, On Guard and Easy Air were my favorite oils, first two favorite oils, because they got me through the cold months, helped support my family, and we didn't even have to go to the doctor once. We haven't been to a doctor in over 2 years. My son is thriving in health. We are all thriving in our health, and I feel like this is the healthiest we've ever been. But these oils have definitely been a part of our daily lives and definitely made a massive impact on our health and well-being. And it's not just our physical health, it's our mental and emotional health and well-being as well. And On Guard and Easier were one of our favorite oils that got us through the colder months. So why doTERRA essential oils? And I know a lot of you don't understand a lot about doTERRA essential oils. So what are doTERRA essential oils? So basically, they're extracts from plants that are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So they're very, very strong and potent. In saying that, 1 drop of doTERRA peppermint essential oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. We do give you all the safety and education around how to use your oils and how to use them regularly, but definitely safe to use around you and your family. So please, you don't need that many drops for them to actually work, but we will give you the education around that. One thing I'm massive on is choices. Now, I've since becoming a mum myself, having that choice of what natural health solutions I want for me and my family is a massive, it's massive to me and my husband of what we want for our family, and giving other people those choices and knowing that we all have choices at the end of the day. So you can feel empowered knowing that you have your choice, you made your informed decision, what works best for you and your family. So, you've got the Western approach, and then you've got the holistic approach. So you've got the modern approach and the holistic approach. And basically, the modern approach is everything from man-made, so everything synthetic. So that's basically everything we buy over the counter and from a chemist. So when we go to the doctor and they give you that prescription and you go and get that antibiotics or whatever medication it is, everything comes with a package insert, and there's always known unknown side effects and adverse reactions. And in those pharmaceutical medication that you get, it has a package insert, so it will tell you exactly what the side effects are and what the adverse reactions are. I wasn't aware of that. I kind of just took what I was told to take and never really questioned anything, and I never really looked into it myself or the harm it could do to my body. And they're saying that they spend over $6.5 trillion a year to this day on healthcare. So are we getting healthier? I don't think we are. And it just focusing on the symptoms and not what the root cause is. So are you going to a doctor? Are they going and talking to you about what are your lifestyle choices? What are you eating? Are you exercising every day? What are the chemicals in your home? What are you exposing yourself to every day? How's your emotional well-being? How are you looking after yourself? I feel like we've kind of forgotten about how to take care of ourselves properly, like the foundation of our overall health and well-being, not just our physical, but our mental and emotional is so important as well. And I feel like they just focus on the symptoms and not really what the root cause is, so you can work on it and make a plan together to get through or reach those health goals that you really want to reach. So then you've got the holistic approach. That's everything like natural. So like essential oils, they're extracts from plants that are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. And the only package insert you're going to get is what it says on the back of the bottle. So it says, caution, keep out of reach of children. If pregnant or under a doctor's care, consult with your physician. That's it. And it says, avoid any contact with any sensitive areas on the body. So please don't go and putting drops of oil in your ear or anything like that without safely educating yourself around the importance of how to use your oil safely around you and your family. But that's it. You can't have any bad reactions to essential oils, but they are safety uses of how to use essential oils. And, they focus on the root cause. Like I said, we'll focus on not just, okay, how are you feeling? It's like, what are your lifestyle choices? What are you eating every day? What are you exposing yourself to every day? What's your toxic load like in your home? How's your emotional well-being? It's about making those small positive steps so you can create a healthier, happier lifestyle for you and your family. And for me, I love creating a low toxic environment for me and my family. So that was one of my goals also. So it's about having those two options, but it's also working with someone like myself or the person that introduced you to the oils to make a plan together so you can, you can reach those personal health goals, which I think is really, really important. So, when people think of, when I was thinking about the symptoms before, and me personally, when I used to get a headache, I used to always get headaches, right? And I never used to focus on the root cause. Was I tired? Was I dehydrated? Was I stressed? There's always a trigger as to why I was getting a headache. But as for me, I just went and turned to my Panadol and I'll take it. But what it's doing, it's blocking off the pain receptors to my brain. So it's not really focusing on the root cause. It's just putting a Band-Aid over whatever is going on in my body. And then I think about that. And then I was like, I started slowly learning. I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor or an aromatherapist, but I'm a mum who's had such an amazing experience with these oils. I wanted to start learning more and the small steps of how I can take control of my health and well-being and be confident and empowered to look after myself, because I think that's really important. So when you go to a doctor and you're not feeling well and they say to you, it's just a viral infection, there's not much we can do. Just go home, sleep it off, plenty of rest and fluids, and you'll be right in a few days, right? Then when you go in and you've got a bacterial infection, so here's your cell, right? The cell within your body. On the outside of the cell is a bacterial infection. On the inside of our cell is a viral infection. So when they give you that antibiotics, it's because your bacterial infection's on the outside of your cell. So yeah, the antibiotics are great to kill off that bad bacteria, but it's also killing off your good bacteria as well. So that's why you need probiotics to get that good bacteria back in your gut so you can have a strong immune system and fight off anything bad within your body. So I feel like if you're not aware of that for me, obviously I used to take a lot of antibiotics back in the day, and I wasn't taking probiotics, but it can take up to 10 to 12 months for that good bacteria to come back. So that's why you really need to be informed in how to look after yourself better. And, I love that we can have doctors when we need to, but for me, I'm proactive every day. I look after my family's health and I put it as a priority so I can make preventative measures within my family so we don't have to go to a doctor. We're all healthy and thriving. And if my son comes down with a little sniffle or something, I use my oils and how I feed him, what I'm feeding him, what I'm exposing him to every day. So I look at everything as a whole foundation and what I do for myself and my family. And oils are a massive part of that for us. So, you're probably thinking, why doTERRA essential oils? So why can't I just go to a shop, go buy them over the counter, go to a health store? And, one massive thing is around the synthetic, okay? So toxic chemical fragrances. When I think about that, I used to be obsessed with using fragrances as number one, and synthetic basically means that it's chemicals mimicking that smell. So it's really nothing natural. It's just everything that's chemical, right? So it's synthetic. It's not natural at all. So it's in a lot of deodorants, perfumes, shampoo and conditioners, air fresheners, things like that. And then you've got your food grade, so cooking extracts and flavorings. So you've got oils that are flavoring so many lollies, food things out there to give the flavor of essential oils in your food, which I'm not sure if you're aware of that. And then you've got your CPTG, so that's doTERRA. That's a certified pure tested grade. So all doTERRA essential oils are third-party tested for their purity, okay? So you can go onto the Source to You website. There's a batch number on the bottom of each bottle. You can type that in. It will tell you exactly how it was sourced, how it was distilled, and it's no synthetic, no nasties, no pesticides, no crap added to that essential oil, that you are getting 100% purity of the oil. So just as an example, Thursday Plantation, I used to always get it, the eucalyptus one that you get from Woolworths, and I used to always clean with it until I actually read the bottle properly. So on the front of the bottle, it will say 100% pure, highlighted, right? But then on the side of the bottle, it actually says poison. Now, that just started ringing sirens and alarm bells, right? For me, I was like, this doesn't seem right. So how can it say 100% pure, but it's saying poison on the side of the bottle? So what I did was when I read the bottle, it said that it's heavily diluted with multi-purpose liquid. But then when I turn the back of the bottle, there's no ingredients in there that tell me what that multi-purpose liquid is. So for me, that doesn't sit right with me. If I do not know what's in that product or where it was made or where it was sourced, that is a massive issue for me. So that's why I love doTERRA, because of the quality and purity and the standard of their essential oils, and they're all third-party tested for the purity. We focus on oils that are grown and sourced of where they're native to. So just for an example, tea tree and eucalyptus are native to Australia. That's because our soil gives it the best therapeutic properties of that oil. Then you've got co-impact sourcing. So we work with, 23 of the countries that we source our oils from are third world countries. So doTERRA cut out the middleman, and they work with these communities, with these families that are sourcing these oils, so they can give fair wages. They pay on time. They build safety shelters for women to work in. They build schools for children. They build hospitals for the community, because they want to give back to the people that are their hands that are sourcing the oils for us and benefiting us. But we also want to give things back as well. So just know when you are, when you do purchase these oils and you use these oils every day, it's not just benefiting your family, but it's also benefiting the families that are sourcing these oils, the hands that are sourcing these oils, which you can look up the Healing Hands Foundation and the co-impact sourcing model. It's such a heart-touching thing for me. And I think that's really what drew me to doTERRA, and the belief I have in doTERRA is because they are a heart-centered company, and they want to make a positive impact on this world and really help the countries in need to be able to give back to them also, and not just help us. So it's benefiting both sides. So, for me, that's what touched my heart, and that's what drew me to doTERRA. So how to use doTERRA essential oils. So there are a few ways that you can use them. The first way is aromatically. So in a diffuser, just like the petal diffuser here. This is the best way. I love using the oils because the whole family can benefit. Yeah, this is the best way. It will clean the air. It will purify the air. So this is your natural Glen 20. You'll get rid of all those nasty spray chemical cans that you have at home, and you'll start using your diffuser because you will benefit from it. And you're not releasing any chemicals or toxins into the air that will affect yours and your family's health and well-being. So it will purify and clean the air of any environmental or seasonal threats. It will help support your immune system, your emotional health, your mental health. It will help you sleep better. It will also help someone that has respiratory issues or anxiety. It can really help with your breathing as well. So really help calm you down and really put a good vibe in the air. So I love diffusing that. You can never have too many diffusers. I find I have one in every room in my house and in the lounge room because I love the diffuser. And I know everyone will benefit from it. Another way of using the diffuser is also making sure you're cleaning it, okay? You need to clean your diffuser at least once a week, so you're cleaning the residue of the oil so your diffuser lasts for longer. But also because when you use a diffuser over a humidifier or a vaporizer, so basically humidifiers and vaporizers create heat, right? Which creates steam, which creates moist, which creates mold, okay? And I find I've learned that it can actually make a lot of people that has respiratory issues like asthma or croup or anything like that, it can actually make it worse. So diffusers are amazing because it's just a cool mist that goes into the air. So there's no heat, and the oils sit on top of the water because oils and water don't mix. So it just oils of molecules of essential oils that burst into the air, and we're breathing that beautiful aroma to help support us. So I love doTERRA essential oils, and I love the diffuser because if your little one knocks it over, it's not going to burn them because it's just cold water. So it's safe around the whole family. And this one lasts for about 4 hours. So I love using my diffuser all day, every day, and it really benefits us in so many ways. And then we got topically. So basically 1 drop of essential oil can service every cell in your body. Like I said, doTERRA essential oils are very strong and potent, so you do not need that many drops of oils to allow it to help you and support your body. One way I love using the oils is making roller blends. So it's the best way to use the oils because it's safely diluted. So there is a safety dilution guide we educate you around everything and give you that support. But there is a safety dilution guide especially for babies and children, and you safely dilute it with fractionated coconut oil. So basically it's the fat content taken out of the oil. So it stays as a liquid, but it helps the oils absorb into your skin a lot quicker and cover larger areas. And so you don't have a skin sensitivity to the oils So in saying that, I make roller blends. This is something I use every day, even for my son especially. Excuse me, even for my son especially. So I apply it to the soles of his feet and down his spine. This is protective blend. So like I said, the Easy Air and On Guard got me through winter and the colder months. So Easy Air, On Guard and frankincense, Easy's protective blend, and it's got the little roller ball on the end, and it's been safely diluted for his age. So I apply it to the soles of his feet and down his spine every morning and night, and that can help support his body and support his immune system also. So that's a great way to use essential oils, is making roller bottles, because I find your oils will last longer and you will use your oils every day because you made roller blends. So that's a great way to use your oils. And when I talk about topically, that's when I go into cleaning products. So, you know, when you're in the shower and you're scrubbing your shower with exit mold. So if you weren't aware that exit mold or bleach actually just whitens your mold, it doesn't get rid of it. Shock horror. That's one thing I learned in a workshop that I went to, and I was like going crazy, like, holy hell, I need to change all this crap in my house that's doing more damage than good to a house. So when I became a mum, this is when I started changing everything. And even if you aren't a parent, just start changing things, because it will benefit your health in so many ways. So when you're scrubbing it, all that exit mold or Jif or whatever you're using, the really toxic chemicals that are in those products are dripping down the shower onto the floor, and you're allowing it to absorb into your feet. So when you apply anything to the soles of your feet, within 30 seconds, it will go straight into your bloodstream. It doesn't just affect your organs and your emotional and physical well-being, but it's already going in the womb before your baby is even conceived or born. So they said that they did a test on 10 babies on their umbilical cord when they were born. They found that the baby was exposed to over 200 chemicals in their umbilical cord before they were even born. Now, that's just not from what's inside our house, from the cleaning products, perfumes, deodorants, moisturizers, any kind of hygiene products, anything that we're using around our bodies, around our home, because our skin absorbs everything. So our skin's the largest organ in our body. So everything we put on our skin goes straight into our bloodstream. So just be really, really mindful of that. And, you know, it's just a wake-up call. It was for me, and I started needing to make those positive changes within my home. You know, that's from what I was eating, the chemicals hitting in my food, what I was putting on my skin, what I was having in my home, what was I exposing myself to every day that was affecting my health. I found I was getting so many headaches when I had the chemicals from perfumes and air fresheners. That was triggering my headaches, but I didn't know that because I didn't know any better, you know. I was just buying it off the shelf without really looking into the harms it can do to mine and my family's health. So that's another way to know about the oils as well, and that they're not toxic, they're not chemicals, they're natural, they're pure, and they will have no side effects to your health whatsoever. And then you've got as a food additive. So some of these oils are food grade. So they will say it on the bottle how to use the oil, and will say directions. So please make sure you read the back of the bottle. So it will say for anything to take internally, it will say for food flavoring use. So it will say for flavoring use. But please, we give you all the education and support around this and the resources for you to make your own informed decision how you would like to use the oils. I find for me personally, I love taking it internally because I find I get best relief of taking it internally, but each their own, so you do what you're comfortable with. So it will state it on the bottle how to use it. Otherwise, it will say for aromatic and topical use only. So please read the bottle. If you are unsure, please go back to the person that introduced you to the oils and ask them to give you some information and safety information around it. So internally, yes. So I love making my own immune bomb. So when I feel like I'm coming down with something, or especially in the colder months, and you get that tingly throat, for me, I feel like that's when I'm going to get sick or something. I'm coming down with something. So straight away, I will get my veggie caps. So doTERRA have veggie caps. Otherwise, you can get it from health food stores as well. And you can make your own little veggie cap, okay? So basically, like any kind of tablet, you can make your own natural one as an immune bomb. So I find this will kick anything in the butt, and it really helps support my immune system naturally overcome what it needs to. So that's another way you can take the oils internally. Otherwise, I love having citrus oils in water, and that can really help to alkalize and detox and cleanse my body, but I really love having it in my mineral water also because it makes it taste yummy and you're getting the benefits of it at the same time. I love adding oils to my food, so I cook with it. Like I make curries, I make my bone broths, you know, anything like that. And also my raw desserts. I love using oils in my raw desserts. So as you can see, there's so many ways you can use doTERRA essential oils, but we give you all the education and support around that. And please reach out if you ever have any questions at all. So, you know, what I love about doTERRA is they help you build on a foundation of a healthy lifestyle, you know, and the supplementation. They don't just focus on one thing, they focus on multiple things as a whole. So how are you being proactive in your medical care? Are you informing yourself how to take better care of yourself, self-care? Are you reducing the toxic load around you and in your home? Are you resting and managing stress? Are you exercising? Are you eating right? So there's so many things that these oils can cover, and that's one thing that we can go through with you, small little baby steps in creating small goals so you can reach those bigger health goals and you can start feeling better and feeling great and you can start thriving in health and you can have that experience that we've had. You know, we are so passionate about sharing what's worked for us and our families. We can't help but shut up about these oils because we know they work and we want people to also benefit from it, but also feel empowered to reach for something natural over synthetic and knowing that you will have the best experience if you trust in us, that we can walk this journey with you, but you can also feel empowered to take control of your health and really focus on yourself and your family's health and well-being. So let's get to the exciting part. Let's talk about the top 10 oils. So right now I'm going to cover the oils within the Home Essentials kit, which comes with the petal diffuser, what I spoke about before, but also in the Family Essentials kit. So the top 10 oils that every home needs. This is the kit that I started with. I started with the top 10 oils because they cover everything. So we're going to do the 3 ways now with peppermint. Peppermint is for flavoring use, so it is safe to take internally, but please be mindful that you do what you're comfortable with, but 1 drop is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So if you're feeling a bit like tired or stressed, or you really want something to get you motivated, wake you up during the day, or if you're about to go to the gym, this is a great pre-workout to do with peppermint, and it can help, you know, open up your lungs, open up your airways, and help with your breathing and keep you focused. So you just put 1 drop of peppermint in your hand. You can put your thumb in it. Now you do what you're comfortable with, okay? And I love putting it in the roof of my mouth. And you just breathe. It's very strong, but you will start feeling the kick. If you're feeling a bit congested or your nose is blocked and you want something to clear your airways and open up your airways, do what I just did. Peppermint is incredible for opening up your airways and helping you breathe easy. It's incredible. Then I'm going to rub my hands together and I'm going to rub peppermint on any areas on my body. So any tension areas is incredible. It's great for head tension. Keep away from your eyes, but you can massage it through your head, back near the hairline for your temples. It's great for any tension in the body. So if your body's feeling a bit overwhelmed and a bit stressed, peppermint is incredible for that. And then another way, you can just cup your hands in together and breathe in 3 deep breaths. I love peppermint. It's so refreshing. So that's 3 ways that you can use the oils. So I used it internally, topically and aromatically. So there's the 3 ways you can use it, but please follow the directions and please do what you are comfortable with. So peppermint is one of my favorite oils for my son. So when he was going through teething and he was feeling a bit hot, and like the body does, it heats when it's trying to overcome something. And for me, I learned that you never want to stop them from feeling a bit hot. You want to help support their body to overcome what it naturally is built to do. So to keep their body at a safe temperature, to overcome what it needs to. So peppermint has a cooling effect on the body. So it can help cool your body. So what do? I make my roller blend and I apply it to the soles of his feet and down his spine, just peppermint diluted with fractionated coconut oil, and that can help cool his body. So, you know, when he was getting really hot, I'll apply the peppermint every 10 to 15 minutes and it will help his body go to a safer temperature to allow him to overcome it. So, and I'll give him Epsom salt baths with lavender, but keep them cool. Like they said, you never want to stop them from when they are overcoming something, because their body will grow immune to it when they naturally overcome it themselves. But, you know, you don't need to wait your 4 to 6 hours of taking your Panadol. you just use your peppermint, and it's great to cool the body and support them what it's in it. And I found that that was another wow moment for me, is when, you know, my son was overcoming whatever he needed to, but I gave him the best support as I could. And I found when I went to the doctor, they said you don't want to stop them from going through what they need to go to, but help them feel comfortable and keep them cool to allow them to overcome it. So if you didn't know, that bugs and viruses can't survive in heat, and that's why our body temperature always goes up and down. So it's really, really good for that. I also love using peppermint as a natural Mortein, so it can kill any bugs or ants or spiders or anything within the house. So I like making my own spray bottle with water and just peppermint. That's it. Crazy, huh? It could also help with nauseous feelings, and just be mindful of any breastfeeding mamas, that peppermint can reduce your milk supply. So just be mindful, and we give you all the safety ways to use it around pregnancy and babies and breastfeeding as well. So that's a few ways you can use peppermint. There's 50 million ways you can use it, but I want to get through the top 10 oils for you. Then next we've got lavender. So lavender is incredible. It's a top oil for feeling a bit stressed, feeling something you want calming. So it's got a really amazing element to it. So it's linalool, and it's a calming effect on the body. So just smelling it, like I can smell the difference between this lavender and other lavenders I've smelt in the past, and it's a massive difference. Like the purity of this oil is so beautiful. So it's sourced in France, and I find it's such a beautiful smell, and it's really calming. So when I needed some support with my son with his sleep, lavender. It's like go the F to sleep, yeah? When mamas or parents, you just need to chill out and you need to have that time to yourself, get your lavender out. I love bathing him in lavender and Epsom salts. I make his roller bottle with lavender in it, and I diffuse it also. So I love diffusing lavender, easy air, and frankincense at nighttime in the diffuser. So I've hit him 3 ways. So he will relax and go to sleep. And within like half an hour to an hour, he's like so calm and relaxed, he just dozes off and goes to sleep. So I find lavender will put your little ones to sleep when they're supposed to, and it will help calm them if they're feeling a bit overwhelmed also. So it's really calming. It's great for any skin irritations. I had psoriasis really, really bad. It was crazy after I had my son. No steroid creams or anything were working. But then when I found out the effects that steroid creams can have on you, that just freaked me out even more. So I wanted to reach for something more natural. So I needed something to help me with my irritated skin. So I know I needed to focus on what the root cause was. So I was working with my naturopath and seeing what my diet was and what my lifestyle choices was and what I needed to change to overcome what my body was trying to tell me, because whatever's going wrong in my gut health, it will show out on my skin also, especially if I'm stressed. So lavender was really helped relieve my irritated skin, and I loved using it with tea tree and frankincense, and within 2 weeks, it just, with working with my naturopath and changing my diet and my lifestyle choices and using the oils, it hasn't come back. But I love making my body butter with it, with my lavender and frankincense. I use it every day for my whole family. So it's really great for any kind of irritated skin on the butt, little babies. I make my own tushy butter, moisturizer. So basically my own body butter. It covers everything. And we all have never had any skin irritations again. So I find it makes your skin nice and smooth. It's great for like bee stings, mosquito bites. It's a natural insect repellent, so it can really help with any irritated skin, like I said, and any burns. So lavender is your go-to. Then we've got tea tree. Tea tree is a natural cleanser. So I love using tea tree on my face every day to naturally cleanse my face with some fractionated coconut oil. It's a great antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal. So it's really great for any kind of skin, to really support our skin. And it's great for those little critters in our hair that we need to get rid of. You can make a spray with tea tree as preventative so your little ones don't get any of those nasty things. That reminds me of my past when I was a child, and I hated getting those little critters crawling through my hair and scratching my head like crazy. That was the worst. So tea tree is incredible for that. It's great for, also cleansing the air. It's great for putting in your cleaning products, so you can actually make your own cleaning products with essential oils. So I love tea tree, lemon, and On Guard to cleaning with. And it's really great for soothing any kind of ear discomfort as well. So tea tree is great for that. And then we got frankincense, so the king of all oils. I can't boast enough about this oil. If you weren't aware, it's been around for thousands of years because baby Jesus was gifted from the 3 kings, frankincense, myrrh, and gold. So frankincense is such an incredible oil. It's so powerful. It kicks a punch, really. It can help anyone calm any kind of anxious feelings or feeling a bit stressed. It can help with sleep. It can help, there's certain things that can reach our blood-brain barrier. That's anything from heavy metals heavy metals or aluminum or mercury, they can reach our blood-brain barrier. But then you've got frankincense. The king of all oils can reach our blood-brain barrier and help with any inflammation in the brain. It's really great for any cellular support within the body, any kind of immune support within the body. So I love using this every day. It drop under my tongue. It helps support my body what it needs, and also it's giving me the immune support, cellular support, and help keep me calm as well. And frankincense is also great for skin. So I used to get really bad pigmentation on the top of my cheeks, and I found just adding frankincense with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil to my skin every day after I use the tea tree. It's really helped lighten my pigmentation, and I feel like my skin feels great, and I feel so much better using frankincense every day. And like I said, I use frankincense in my son's protective blend every day. Then you got oregano. So this will kill any kind of bacterial or viral or any bugs or anything. It's your killer. It will kick with a punch. Immune support, really strong, amazing. I love adding it to my food and also to my immune bomb. So when I'm feeling a bit under the weather, oregano is the way to go, and it can really kill anything and give you that really great immune support. And it's really great for digestion as well. And then you got your lemon. Your lemon is incredible for anything with an irritated throat. It's great for cleaning with. It's really great for if you've got a little bit congested. It can really help with that. It can also help clean and freshen the air. So I love cleaning and making my own surface spray with lemon. I make my own gumption with lemon. And I also, sorry, I've got my son. 1 second. And we're back. Sorry. I just had to look after my son because he just woke up. Anyway, back to it. I love using lemon in my water every morning to help alkalize, detox, and get rid of any petrochemicals in my body. And it really helps cleanse my body as well. So I love putting 1 drop of lemon in my water every morning before breakfast just to help clean my body out. And I find it works really, really well. Lemon is also great for, I love using in my deodorant. So I make my own natural deodorant with lemon. And what else do I use it for? I love putting it in a diffuser, and I find if I feel like you're coming a bit congested or you need something to clear up your chest a bit, I find lemon and tea tree are really good together, diluted safely on the chest. And also if you've got like a runny nose, just along the bridge of the nose, and that can really help with your runny nose. So lemon's really, really great for that. And if you didn't know, there's actually 50 lemons in that 1 bottle, but the acidic's been taken out so that it's from the lemon peels. That's where the highest antioxidants and detoxifying agents are from. So I love lemon for that. Then we've got ice blue. So doTERRA make certain blends for certain ailments for anybody that really wants something for a certain health goal or health concern they have, and they just go for blends for themselves. So ice blue is basically your natural deep heat. So just a little bit of a testimony from my mum. She is someone that had a disc replacement in her back and always had chronic back pain. The only thing that ever worked for her to get off her pain medication that she was just basically always taking all day, every day. And she always had really bad head tension. She couldn't get out of bed. Like, she always felt really weak and in pain. The only thing that's really worked for her and helped her was ice blue and frankincense. So she did a drop of frankincense under her tongue every morning and night. And then she also added the ice blue oil and the frankincense to her back also, and that really helped with support. And she loves that with copaiba as well, but you can look into that down the track. But I find those oils are really incredible for any kind of chronic pain, any inflammation in the body, and really help with your muscle and joints relief. So pre-workout and post-workout, a lot of people love using it for that. So really kind of any tension in the body, any muscle tension, joints, any inflammation, your ice blue is incredible for that, and it smells great too. And it's natural. So it's not like your Tiger Balm or your Deep Heat. It's just all pure essential oils just made into a blend, and you can make your own natural Tiger Balm, your natural cream for your back or any kind of injury that you have. I find that ice blue is really, really, well, it's great. Then you got your Easy Air. Your clear blend, it's basically your natural Vicks. So anything respiratory, anything to clear your airways, help with your breathing. I found when my son had a bit of breathing difficulties, and he just needed something to help support with his respiratory, I found Easy Air worked a treat. So like I said at the start, Easy Air and On Guard were like my two main oils that got me through winter, diffusing it every day, making it in my roller blends with my protective blend with On Guard, Easy Air and frankincense. And that got us through winter. And it has since we've started with the oils, which is over 2 years now. But in saying that, we haven't even been to a doctor in over 2 years. So I find being proactive, using the oils every day, focusing on our health and our lifestyle choices, this is the healthiest we've ever been. So we love Easy Air. Easy Air is incredible. It will help you have a really good night's sleep. I love diffusing it every night with lavender, Easy Air and frankincense. And also wild orange is also great to mix in that with that blend. But kind of just supporting our airways and opening up our airways so we can breathe easier. And it's incredible. So I really love it. Smells amazing. And if you didn't know, Vicks is basically full of petroleum and turpentine oil, which is, it's very toxic. So it's not safe to use at all. So my go-to would, kick Vicks to the side and use your Easy Air. So breathing, Easy Air. And also if anyone feels a bit overwhelmed and stressed, Easy Air can really help calm you down and help with your feelings and help you feel relaxed as well. Then we've got your digestion, your digestive blend. So basically anything digestive, metabolism, if you want to help with metabolism, if you need something to help with settle your tummy, or get things moving, or if you're feeling a bit like constipated or something, just to help support you. I don't mind putting a drop in my water every day. If I need it, I'll put a drop in my water before and after a meal to help keep things moving in the way it's supposed to, and help you just have a healthy metabolism, healthy digestive system. So this one is really great to go to the toilet, really. So digestion is incredible for that. It's got like your ginger, your fennel, everything that's great for our tummy and gives us that support. So I find digestion's really good. Or any discomfort in the chest or anything like that, digestion is incredible. If you're somebody that suffers from seasonal threats, always, sneezing or getting irritated nose or anything like that, watery eyes, peppermint, lavender and lemon are incredible together. I love those for seasonal threats. Otherwise, digestion diluted on the bridge of your nose and above your brow bone works a treat. Then you've got your On Guard. So this is your protective blend. This is what I was talking to at the start with my Easy Air. So this is something that will kill any kind of bug. It's like it kicks a punch. It will just literally, bam, like, how do I say this? Just being compliant. So when I feel like my son is coming down with something or anything like that, as soon as he's got a runny nose and I apply like On Guard, my Easy Air and frankincense, runny nose goes away the next day. Don't need to do anything. Don't need to be stressed. That was my amazing experience with the oils. And I found even with On Guard, because it's got clove in it, which is a very powerful antioxidant, I had a really sore tooth. I was like, couldn't sleep. It was throbbing. And because I knew there was clove in it, and it is for flavoring use, so it is safe to take internally, but do each their own. But I found it worked for me. I just put a drop on my toothbrush or some coconut oil and I put it straight on that tooth. I did it every kind of 5 minutes, but within like a few minutes, the pain kind of went away. As soon as I waked up in the morning, the inflammation went down. So anything in the mouth, it's really great for your oral health. So I love doing oil pulling with On Guard. I love using the toothpaste with the On Guard. I love using hand wash. They've got their own hand wash with doTERRA with the On Guard. Hand sanitizer. I make my hand sanitizer. They're testing all hand sanitizers in hospitals because of the effects it can have on your hormones and cause antibiotic resistance. So it's easy just to make your own and you know exactly what is in it. On Guard is also great for cleaning, and because it's got the clove in it, clove is your mold killer. It will kill any mold, okay? So I love it. I love, even for a healthy snack, I cut up some apples and I put like 2 drops in a little bit of filtered water, soak it in there. It stops it from going brown, but you're also getting the health immune support from it as well. So it works both ways and it tastes amazing. I find it tastes like chai because it's got cinnamon in it as well, and I love it. I also make every morning a nice yummy tea with 2 drops of On Guard, 2 drops of lemon with some raw honey or manuka honey with some apple cider vinegar, and I find that helps support my immune system also and gets me through if I need to overcome anything or got an irritated throat. I find On Guard and lemon for any irritated throats is incredible. And this is your natural gland 20. So it will kill any kind of airborne, seasonal, environmental threats, and it'll help build your immune system at the same time. So like I said, I diffuse it every day in my house on guard, especially through winter. It's definitely one of the ones that I've used a lot of is on guard. On guard is amazing. So in saying that, you're probably like, oh my God, I love what Trinity is talking about, and I'm so intrigued and I want to learn more about the oils. So please go back to the person that like introduced you to the oils or refer this video to you. But why I do what I do and why I empower people around the importance of having the choices of natural health solutions and what you choose for you and your family is because just learning recently is that our children's life expectancy is shortening. They're saying that our children are the sickest generation of all time because that's it, because of the toxins and chemicals they're exposed to on a day-to-day basis. Now, just hear me out. I'm a mum, I'm a wife, I'm a woman, and I'm so passionate about things that have worked for me and my family. It's natural for me to share about it. I can't help but shut up about it because I know everybody needs these oils in their life, and you will benefit mental, emotionally, physically. There's so many ways you'll benefit from essential oils, and they're natural. They're natural. And, you know, when they said the children's life expectancy is shortening and that we're supposed to outlive our children because of the dangers of these chemicals and toxins we're exposing them to every day. I know we can't control what's outside of our home, but we can control what's inside our home. We can make those small changes of our cleaning products, our hygiene products, our perfumes, deodorants, washing powders, anything in your home that you can start eliminating and start switching over to more natural solutions like doTERRA essential oils. And they can cover all that. If you want to start creating a low toxic environment, you need these oils in your home if you want to start making that positive change for yourself and your family. And trust me, I love these oils and I'll always use these oils, and I'll always be so, so grateful every day because I have something natural at hand's reach to reach for to support myself and my family's overall health and well-being. And I have that peace of mind because I know it's natural and I know they won't have any side effects or any adverse reactions. So I really hope you enjoyed my video of me explaining what doTERRA essential oils are and how important it is to go for an essential oil company that are all about co-impact sourcing, the difference they're making in this world, and the purity of the oils and multiple testing for their purity. It's so important what essential oils you're using around yourself and your family and knowing that it is natural. So you're probably thinking, I want these oils in my life. I need these oils. What is this Home Essentials kit that Trinity is talking about? Everybody needs it, trust me, and everybody will benefit from it. So let me just share my screen with you guys so I can just show you something. Just going to make this screen big. All right. So as you can see, this is the Home Essentials kit. Okay. I just wanted to break it down for you and the value within the Home Essentials kit and the top 10 oils that I could not shut up about and how versatile they are. So this is the retail pricing down the side here, right? You can already see like frankincense retails like $120. Sorry, my son's here. Yes, I'm coming. Sorry. Frankincense is $120 retail. And then you can see all the other oils down the side, how much you're paying retail for these oils, yeah? But if you buy the Home Essentials kit, you can get it for $330 wholesale price. You're saving about $272.35, and that has your wholesale membership included, your $35 wholesale membership included. That will give you a 12-month membership. It will give you access to all of our education and resources for our oily community. So you'll get access to all our Facebook private support pages, our community, our resources and education. And we also give you a wellness consult when your oils arrive, that so we can help support you in using your oils safely and regularly so you can reach those health goals. Sorry, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen so you can reach your personal health goals. But we are massive on education and support so we can be on this journey with you so you're not alone. So please, if you have any more questions, reach out. Otherwise, the person that showed you this video, go back to them and ask questions. Learn so much about how these oils can benefit you and your family, but make those small lifestyle choices that will benefit you in so many areas and aspects of your life so you can live your healthiest and your happiest life. But enjoy, and I hope this video really helped you understanding why you need doTERRA essential oils in your life and how it's made a massive positive impact on my life and how it's worked for me. And I want you to have that experience also. Take care. Bye.